Now, it is a vlog, but I call it raw blog, but it's still a vlog. And why do I call it raw blog? Well, simply because it is my blog, which is a vlog. And I'm calling it raw blog because I can. It's as simple as that. It's coming up on a year. I think my first one was around December 1st last year. So I'm coming up on 1 year that I have been doing these vlogs for you. Will I continue? Who knows? I go from day to day. Well, the holiday season is coming here. There's parades and the stores are all ready and people are shopping. And I also want to tell you about my radio stations, Swish and Starlight, because Swish and Starlight went completely Christmas as of this past weekend. And this is what you'll see when you go to swish.ca, SWISSSH.ca. This is what you will see on the website. This is what it looks like. Okay? So you see Swish and you can see Starlight there. So go to swish.ca. You'll see this. You also can play the stations right from the website. If you scroll down a little bit, just below that Santa Claus picture, there's a place where you can click right on the website and listen to the stations. And there's lots of places where you can listen to the stations. It'll tell you all about that on the website. I kind of think that blue is pretty. I've used that blue for a few years now, and I kind of like the color of it. So Swish is your official holiday music station, and Starlight is your home for the holidays. Kind of cute, eh? That's what that called them for a few years. But, you know, soon as I go Christmas, now I put in a few holiday songs last week, but soon as I go completely Christmas, 24 hours a day, holiday music, the ratings go up. People are watching more hours are tuned. Now, let me tell you too about the stations. With Swish, for instance, you will just hear holiday songs. You won't hear carols, with maybe the exception of Little Drummer Boy by the Harry Simeon Chorale, because I love that song ever since it was on the hit parade back in the early 60s when it came out. But you will not hear Christmas hymns, Christmas carols, so to speak. It's holiday songs, and pretty much the same on Starlight too. You might hear a few more instrumentals on Starlight during the holiday season, okay? So that is the way it goes. Give a listen, tell your friends and family, lovely listen to both stations, and I think you will enjoy what you hear on Swish, your official holiday music station, and Starlight, your home for the holidays. Isn't that cute? Christmas parades, oh my goodness. I watched one of the YouTubers film live the Toronto Santa Claus parade. And that was interesting. I've never actually been down, when I lived in Ontario and in Toronto, I never actually went down to the Christie Pitts area to see where the parade starts. But he was filming not too far up the street from that, so it was rather interesting. But you know, it's an entirely, ladies and gentlemen, different parade when you see it standing on the side of the street than if you watch it on TV. Because the TV networks, oh, blah, 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 they never shut up. And there's always music and chatter and drums and whatnot in the background to fill in. Because when you watch the parade or any Santa Claus parade, it's not 99% of the time you're seeing a band in front of you. So they have to create something when it's television to give you that background. And that is what they do on TV. But it's a bit of a different parade. And I remember years watching the parade just before Queen's Park and standing there. And of course, there are times when nothing's happening. Floats are going by, walking units are going by, and there's no music. Maybe you hear it in the background, but it is a difference. So you can see that. And the other thing that I noticed with the Toronto parade this year, and maybe it was the way that seeing it on Bloor Street and not actually over the TV on a network with commercials and everything. What I noticed was the floats are not as spectacular as before. Mostly it seems to be plywood cut out and painted and sparkles and that put on there. Not the huge, remember the big Mother Goose float every year that she would go up and down the street in huge wings? No, it's a small goose on top of a float and a woman standing there dressed like Mother Goose, okay? So that kind of well, I don't know, cheapness. I don't want to say cheapness, I just said it, but it doesn't look like it used to. And I guess the thing is, it's expensive to put on, and every float, of course, is a sponsor from somebody, Kids Games or Tim Hortons or a radio station, whatever. Anyways, interesting. And also I did see a few shots of back in Old Home, back in Ontario, in Orillia, the Santa Claus Parade, which was a night parade for the first time. So I did see a few shots of that too. Anyways, this is the season for Christmas parade, and a huge Christmas light parade goes on here on Vancouver Island in Ladysmith this Thursday. And usually it's well over an hour. It's all floats lit up, trucks, you name it, totally lit up. Afterwards, they light up this huge tree that's just monstrous. I don't know how tall it is. It's a way up there. And then there's fireworks. People on the island are nuts about fireworks. So you'll see that. So parades, shopping, Santa Claus, music, everything. Now, I have to show you. I was in a store last week and I saw these little things. Now, take a look at this. You see this little snowman guy? Look at him. He has little skates, you see, lovely little scarf here. And he actually is on his back like this with the skates in the air. He's kind of slipped and fallen. And he has a friend, and this friend is, I'm trying to be very careful with these. This guy just stands up this way. Isn't that nice? He's got his hand out there saying, Merry Christmas. Now there's a little ceramic tree next to him that says, I think Santa's place on it, but I didn't bring it in today. So you can see these, both of these. And I looked at them and I thought, these are what they say now, vintage, right? These are old. I would guess these are from the late 60s, early 70s, in around that area. And so I bought them. $8 each. $8, $8. It was an extra $4 with this guy with the tree standing next to him, so it was $12. But basically $8 and $8. So I went looking on the intranet on the weekend. And I found these same things where they're made with the same mark on the bottom. And they had this exact same snowman. $8 is what I paid. It was $40. Each piece, $40. You're looking at $80 that I got for $16. That's a pretty good deal. 8 as opposed to 8E, 80. That's what it was. So I knew, I think I have a good eye for this kind of thing. And I saw this, it was that these are in excellent condition. There's no chips. The paint's all there. I think they've been kept in a box for years. But yeah, this is them. And I love these little snowmen as soon as I saw them. And obviously I've made a good deal out of them because it would have cost me $80 for two of them. And I got them for $16. Makes me happy. Isn't this guy cute? Look at him there. You could sit him up that way, I guess, too. He could set this way. But actually, he's been skating and he's had a little fall on the ice. Snowmen don't hurt themselves. They're all fluffy, so they're good. Anyways, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're at about 8 minutes today. Normally, I've been keeping under 2 minutes for months now, so we'll just see what happens. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, viewers, for watching this Rob blog today. It is a blog, but I do call it Rob blog. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time right here on this Rob blog. So bye for now. Bye.